Now we wait.
Our favorite vintner. It's not him.
Is it just me, or did we agree you'd wait for my signal?
That was the plan, but...
Great shot. Good thing you reacted. Can't say how that would have ended otherwise.
At your service. It was a good fight. We managed to capture one of the scoundrels.
Let's ask him a few questions. Come on.
Witcher, a moment. I was wrong about you.
Well, had no reason to trust me, and I didn't do much to change that.
True. You are not the most endearing of men. At any rate, I see the effort you put forth. And I appreciate it. Let us go to her grace. She awaits nearby.
Not at all surprised. Expected she'd want to oversee this personally.
The Master's eye fattens the calf. You're beginning to understand that, I see. This prisoner of yours, bring him to me. We must ask him some questions. Captain, do the honors.
Who sent you?
His name is Dog. They say he plowed your mother.
Once again, who sent you?
Your nun's lover. They call him...
Wait. If he doesn't wish to speak, he needn't. I can think of several other ways he can be helpful. I'm certain the Witcher will need bait to lure the beast of Beauclair.
What?
Sure can. Fresh out.
In that case, he's all yours.
Captain, have your men find me a strong rope. Kind that won't snap when we hang this fellow from a tree.
Rope?
Live bait. Great for monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. But I'll see to that.
What? No. Crikey, no! Don't let him!
Stop screaming. Save your strength. Got a long night ahead of you.
No! Don't let him! I'll talk!
Barrels.
I don't know.
Captain.
I truly don't know. Hornet's the leader, only... The first barrel went to a warehouse at the port, but...
Who hired you?
He...
Ought to be worried about me right now.
Go on, man. Spit.
The Cintrian. That is what they call him. That's what they said that we were. I don't know anything else.
Take him away. Throw him in the dungeon. He shall await trial there. Captain, we ride to town. Gather your men and seek out the Cintrian.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll report to the palace as soon as I learn anything.
I shan't return to the palace. Our mission has not yet ended. The Witcher and I will await you at the guard post near the port.
Let's go to town.
It's late.
Relax, he'll come.
There's something I'd like to know. How can you be so damned calm?
Side effect of my mutations. We Witchers rarely get the jitters.
What if something has happened to him?
Captain seems like a man who can take care of himself.
Perhaps he can, but this Cintrian appears to be no common bandit. He managed to steal ducal wine from under my guardsman's noses. We only learned of it through a fortunate coincidence. And it was he who specified the victims for the vampire. One must be exceptionally confident to blackmail such a monster.
Sooner or later, everyone slips up. Cintrian stole the Sun Real. That was his mistake.
Yet if we had not happened on the wine stain...
You're right. We got lucky. Even so, still can't be sure he's behind the kidnapping, the blackmail. Need to find the Cintrian, whether or not he's responsible for the murders. Even if none of it's his doing, he could still know our blackmailer's identity. Besides, it's one thing to know who ordered the killings. Other thing entirely, and just as important, is why they... Someone's coming.
Captain, why so long? We expected you hours ago.
This Cintrian does not work alone. We are fighting an organization, not one man. Bandits attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys has a broken arm, another a shattered knee, lamed for life. And the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty on your head, Geralt.
Used to it. Not the first time I've been hunted.
Must you always? Now, the port warehouse where the wine was delivered, we identified it, then learned... We found him. He admitted all. A man... There, fate lent us a hand. A waitress recalled spilling wine on a note.
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well-dressed, with a beard. On the Cintrian's arm was Cecilia Bellant.
The singer? I've heard of her. She's said to be gifted. Fairy.
The same. We went to her home immediately. A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Cintrian gentleman tonight. She'd invited him to a reception.
The Mandragora?
A club. An affiliation of local artists.
Never heard of it.
They exude mystique. Consciously, I think. But all arrive in the lab.
Gotta nab the Cintrian.
You read my mind, Witcher. I shall gather my men.
Out of the question. If the Cintrian...
Duchess is right. Need to be careful.
Precisely what we shall do.
We, Your Grace.
Geralt and I. In that sort of company, the Witcher could use my help.
Where's the event gonna be held?
The Mandragora always assembles at the same place. Geralt, you must don appropriate attire. Then meet me.
Nothing doing. Something reeks around here.
A copper, that is all I ask.
No one gives a hoot about us poor folk. like Wolf himself.
Right! Faster! Faster! Slash! Cut! Tail!
Show me what you got.
Oh, let's not do
right!
Any last words?
Lads, charge! Take him for a ride!
Night, love, and wine counsel no half-heartedness. Our artists have truly outdone themselves.
Eat, drink, and loosen your belt. We are enthusiastic.
Greetings. What do you have on? Farewell.
Good luck. Patron this year, Lady Vivienne de... Valiant knights from all corners of the world.
Of wine's enough for two. General Dalbury has returned, not to be missed. Buy your tickets now.
I wonder what the old lady
You'd best behave, friend. You're in Beauclair, see?
There is no excuse.
In the mood for a round of... In the mood. In the mood for... jests aside.
I'm...
Thank.
Ever your servant, sir.
Stock send the whip away so truly outdone themselves this.
Late. Now, why does that not surprise me?
Well, well. I did not expect you to have such a sense of style. Not all bad. Nothing like a budding artist, of course, but... just one other detail. Here, put it on.
A mask?
All who attend the Mandragora soiree wear them. If you have one on, no one asks who you are.
Any...
Likely, because the truth is far simpler. This way, no one can tell which drunken arist...
Let's go.
Mm-hmm. Why so... How do we find the Cintrian? Have you a plan?
Key is not to spook him. Need to ask after his partner, Cecilia, first. Less likely to raise suspicions. Soon as we find her, we find him.
Right. Right you are. We must proceed with caution. Come, it's our turn.
Madame, Monsieur, an extraordinary pleasure to welcome you to the Mandragora's soiree. Tonight, I particularly recommend you direct your attention to the performances prepared by artists of our community.
Tell us about these performances.
This evening, the Mandragora has the honor to The first was a concert by Cecilia Belont, a singer whose voice, were it stone, would surely be a diamond. Sadly, Mademoiselle Cecilia has sung.
Shame.
Luckily, you are in time to see the great Calesti, a master of visual illusion.
Visual illusions.
The third and fourth, for they are a duo, are the...
We were really...
You are admirers, I surmise.
It cannot be easy to identify any.
I don't know where...
Let's hear it.
Seek the Kaveri orchid.
Meaning?
Cecilia wears one in her hair. You shall recognize her easily by the orchid.
Well, well. Dandelion's always complaining about artists being poor as temple mice.
The residence belongs to none of them. They are guests here. Oriana, she owns this. Woman in the black dress. There, on the balcony.
Got her. Doesn't wear a mask?
It would be pointless. All would know her anyway.
Kaveri orchid. Let's look for it. If we find Cecilia, we'll find the Centrian.
Consider yourself greedy. To free a stone's subtle soul...
Go on, Geralt, be bold. Show us the artist in you. The paintballs, cast them at the canvas.
All have the right to create. Cast some paintball. Good folk, yet another soul longing to express its creative side.
Well, you and modern art?
Shh, silence. The artist must focus. I got it! It's the Soreto!
It's not a landscape, you pleb. It's a manifestation of the man's soul.
Blue blood is all I see. Yellow. Why ever yellow?
It's obvious. It represents transgression in its purest form.
Should you tire of these hues, drop them in the pail and grab a different array. Swords, scarlet, crimson oxblood.
I see lips, full sensual articles.
That green, lush and verdant as a field of vines.
To vines and to wine!
Composition takes shape.
Yes,
Free
it's
a
sure to be a
stone's
masterpiece.
subtle soul requires great precision.
Good health to you.
Voila! Fine. Now, allow me a moment to ponder. My crazy? The painting depicts spiritual dualism. The continual battle between good and evil. And defiance.
Oh yes, that's him all right. Good versus evil. The dualistic nature of man.
And defiance.
True talent takes like the Great One. The Great One?
Sure to be in one of the
How
alcoves.
fares your health?
That's to say, the other one. He's
Absinthe. The preferred hooch of artists.
Careful, it packs a pretty powerful punch.
I've built up a pretty powerful resistance.
It must be some friends.
My, would I ever love to meet him. It's a shame he didn't come alone.
Welcome you to another festive evening.
You shan't turn back a river with a rod.
Late.
Well, well. I did not expect you to have such a sense of style. Just
A map.
all who...
Let's...
How do we find... Right.
Mad tonight.
We were...
You
It can...
That's it.
see?
Meaning...
See?
Well,
The rest... Oria...
got her.
It would...
Koviri...
Go on, Geralt, be bold.
Good folk, yet another. Come and express yourself.
It's the Sorito!
It's not a landscape, you pleb. It's a manifestation of the man's soul.
Blue blood is all I see.
Freeing a stone subtle soul requires great precision.
Quite the noble color.
Splendid! The sky over Toussaint before a storm.
Or a deeply internalized fear of intimacy.
Should you tire of these hues, drop them in one day and grab a
It's
different.
obvious. It represents transgression in its purest form.
That green, lush and verdant as a field of vines.
To vines and to wine!
The composition takes shape.
Yes, it's sure to be a masterpiece.
Gauze, scarlet crimson foxglove.
Nice lips, full sensually parted lips.
Voila! Fine. Now, allow me a moment to ponder. My appraisal? The painting depicts spiritual dualism. The continual battle between good and evil. And defiance.
Oh yes, that's him all right. Good versus evil. The dualistic nature of man.
And defiance.
This painting,
Sure,
it's
good to see you, Geralt.
It's very...
Absinthe. The preferred hooch of artists.
Careful, it packs a pretty powerful punch.
I've built up a pretty powerful resistance.
Well, greetings!
This is definitely done. Let's go.
Your wars as you've made no effort to understand. It's a metaphor of the constant struggle for power and influence.
Would I ever love to meet him? It's a shame he didn't come alone.
Need I remind you that neither did you?
We must throw off the manacles of form. Venture beyond the bounds of cognition. Patterns. Deliberations on the nature of existence. It is irrelevant to the work's ultimate meaning. Such type the news.
Stipend?
Look at the mage. I believe he's casting spells.
Yeah, we'll see.
Elechesheba, Saraba, Durundum, Kalabatishta, Sabeshkehi, Beshkehi, Ha!
Ah, how beautiful. The dolphins. That is no ordinary illusion. The man is a true artist.
Impressive.
Blah, blah, blah. Avant-garde, pretentious. I was prepared for all sorts of criticism, but pretentious. Blah, blah, blah. Pretentious. I was... Need I remind you that neither did you. Do not disturb! Shoo, shoo!
It's the right flower.
Of course it is! A Koviri orchid lends just the right contrast to her complexion.
Need to talk to your model. It'll only take a minute.
To me?
Lie still! You may speak, but for love's sake, do not move.
Wow.
I know the style, the stroke. This is Dorian Velez.
The gracious lady has heard of me?
I've heard Anna Henrietta herself wished you to paint her portrait once.
At one point, the palace chamberlain even wrote to me, but alas, ultimately refused my terms.
What was the matter?
When he learned I only ever paint nudes, he severed all contact. He said he would not dare offend her illustrious highness with such a proposition. I've always longed to paint her. Such a shame.
I think you may still get your chance.
We came...
To meet...
Centrian noble you came here with.
Centrian noble? Ah! You must think I'm...
Orchid.
I told you not to move!
As she concluded her performance, Cecilia tossed the flower into the crowd.
Really like to talk to...
Like many here. Tall, dark.
Know where he might be?
He gave Cecilia a small gift. A heart-shaped...
Excuse me, madame. Monsieur...
Exception true. Would I ever love to meet him? It's a shame.
My heart's about to burst.
Look, lanterns. They say releasing them brings good luck.
Fine. Let's give it a try.
Never suspected you believed in such things.
Aren't they even? Because the right cuff seems somewhat...
Sorry, artists in the Mandragora and their guests only.
What if he doesn't come?
He'll definitely come.
Would I ever love to meet him? It's a shame he didn't come in.
Need I remind you that neither did you?
Someone left their loot behind. Looks a little like dandelions.
This was scratched. Someone beat him, it was.
Empty, heart-shaped box. Cecilia must have left it behind.
It looks like it held a flask of perfume. A gift from the Cintrian, I imagine.
Scent still hangs in the air. Let's follow it.
Color is but the shadow of liberation.
It must be something.
It is
Such
a
talent.
to the world.
Exception true.
Would I ever love to meet him? It's a shame.
Aren't they even? Because the right cuff seems somewhat high.
As I said, only Mandragora artists allowed. Nothing I can do.
Come, we must consider what to do.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace. Your Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Shh! Not so loud. We are here incognito, on state business.
Yes, Your Grace. How may I serve?
I hope we can count on your discretion.
Of course. I shall be silent as the grave.
Looking for Cecilia Bellant. Seen her?
She's in her dressing room, where she went with a nobleman. They clearly were drawn to each other.
What did the man look like?
Tall, broad-shouldered, a black beard peeping out from under his mask, and he spoke with a foreign accent, a drawl of sorts.
That must be him. We must get to the dressing room, quickly.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take you.
No, stay here. Anyone tries to flee, you stop them.
Understood.
Quickly, upstairs. That must be Cecilia.
No pulse. We're too late.
He slit her throat. The brute.
Didn't go out the door. guard would have noticed. Might still be somewhere here.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall alert Oriana. At once. She should bring her soiree to a close.
Shouldn't split up.
Geralt, I will be fine. Go after that rogue. I shall fetch help.
Killed her, then went out on the balcony. Bloody handprint. It's his. Tore down the door. Made a platform. Clever. Must be pretty strong, too. Broke the flower pot when moving the door, then stepped in the soil. Footprints. Made by soiled boots. Must have climbed this ladder. Could still be here. Need to stay alert. Smashed mirror. Someone crashed into it, hard, then sank to the floor. Bloodstains. Blood on the window frame. Someone climb out? Fall out? Sconce is bent, smeared with blood. Someone try to grab it? Looks valuable, but it's not what he came for. Empty inkwell. Knocked over, turned toward the room. Canvas is cut. Somebody took a knife to the painting, looks like. Links of a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it. Jewelry box. Lock's busted. Picked open, probably. Locked. And no key in sight. Hunting knife. Richly ornamented. Used during the fight, probably. Precious stone. Bloody fingerprint on it. Thief came for this. Must have. Tiny chain links next to it. From a snap link. Seems there was a struggle. Jewel was in the box, it seems. Centurion tried to steal it, but someone got in his way. They fought, struggled, that's clear. Ended with one of them flying out the window. Fall had to have killed them. Jewel's still here, though, so our Centurion must have been the flyer.
So, this is the tracker. Witcher, yes?
Indeed, this is him. We found the body together. Then he set off in pursuit of the killer.
And ended up here, but I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Centrians killed his last.
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males badly. But I would never have suspected she could arrive with a murderer. I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body at once. Meanwhile, we should sit. I will tell you everything, in full detail. I caught him red-handed, attempting to burgle, rifling through my possessions.
What did you do? Summon the guards?
Oh, there was no time. I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the chance. He stood with his back to me, so I attacked. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. He was bleeding, dazed, and then he drew a knife. Everything happened very quickly then. I knocked the weapon out of his hand and pushed him hard. He
fell out of the window.
Just so.
None too wise picking a fight with an armed robber.
Why? Because I'm a woman, in a frock rather than plate. I can take care of myself, I assure you. A hairpin might look like mere ornament, but plunged into an eye, it can be as effective as a blade.
Claim the man was trying to...
Yes. He stood over my dressing table, pouring through my jewelry.
Mm-hmm. After this is...
Why, that's the heart of Toussaint. Oriana, how did you ever come to have it?
I bought it, many years ago, from a young woman.
Jewel seems...
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years. Then it disappeared. I didn't think we would ever recover it.
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found this drawing inside it. Look.
The heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful.
So it is not him. Is this the only evidence we found?
Also happened on the weapon he attacked Oriana with. Hunting knife. Used to skin game. Got an emblem on its hilt.
This crest is used by the Lords of Duntine. The present master of the castle is a passionate hunter. Our next lead, perhaps.
Duntine. Remember the place. Abandoned ruin just a few years ago.
More recently, the family's last heir, Roderick, returned to his ancestral seat and restored the castle.
Know any more about...
His grandfather was an advisor to Queen Ademarta. The family received those lands as a grant for his service. Roderick is quite the recluse. He avoids society, preferring the company of a small team of knights, though the latter term is imprecise, as they seem more akin to vandals with crests on their shields.
Oriana, everything we discussed here, hope you'll keep it to yourself. Counting on it, and word gets out he, failed in his attempt to steal the jewel. His employer could run. We need to proceed
Discretion is in the interest of us all. I'll not ask what this is about, just as I expect not to be troubled about it again. By anyone.
Forgive me, Madam Oriana, but might I have a word?
You must excuse me a moment.
Oriana.
Few make me feel awkward, but in her presence, I sense anxiety.
The drawing. It's on the same type of...
You were not only behind the beast's murders, but...
Look, the wine, the jewel, both tied to you and worried about one thing.
It could be something else altogether. My sister, Siana, might be among the schemers. She left court when we were children, My parents banished her from the duchy.
What did your
Siana...
parents run afoul of some mage?
No. She was born at an inopportune moment.
Could be the case. Could also be because they were treated like lepers from birth.
She was angry at the whole... I recall one such situation. She persuaded Cedric... We were children, and Cedric's brother was smitten with me. Siana knew of it. She told Cedric of a dream. Cedric stole his father's sword and killed his brother. In the end, they forced her to leave.
Think your sister might...
You see, I recall her always being rather...
Here, that's normal for...
True. I suppose I gave as good as I got. The wine, its theft, was the first clue. But I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Siana received it from father as a gift, at a time when someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone...
A fallen princess satisfying whims, going after lost luxuries?
Your mission has gained new import. No matter what she did, she is not to be harmed in any way, shape, or form. You must make sure of that.
I'll find her if she...
I hope you do. I very much wish to talk to her. Sister to sister.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce...
Regis! What a surprise! I had no idea you were in Beauclair. And this is...
My very dear friend, Detlaf van der Eretain, an arrival from Nazaire.
We are lending our combined resources to the Witch's Hunt.
Ah, yes. Splendid. But why are you here at Oriana's?
They came to pay me a surprise visit, so I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for... ages. Literally. Witcher, I hear you know Regis too. Even that you are friends.
Few I can rely on like I can on Regis. Kinda hoping he thinks this... Same with me.
Curious. It seems opposites really do attract.
Don't be fooled, dear. Geralt has many merits. He merely hides them from the world very diligently.
You said you're both aiding him with his contract. It involves the Beast of Beauclair, I suspect. Master Witcher, maybe you could satisfy my curiosity. What's it like? Going toe-to-toe with a monster, knowing you've only two options, to kill or be killed.
Despite what you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster I see, sword in hand. Talking gets the job done, for some.
I wonder what a monster might have to say to you.
It might want to apologize.
My word. For what might a monster wish to apologize to a witcher?
For killing. Though at times there is no choice when loved ones... So risk and require protection.
Same as humans. Put them in that situation, they'll kill too.
You understand this. It must be why you and Regis are friends. If I understand you correctly, you would rather help a monster than kill it.
If possible, yeah. Or at least try.
Enough about the Witcher trade for now. Regis mentioned you come from Nazaire. I spent time there as a child.
Fond memories?
It was wonderful. I was positively entranced by the land's fashions. Deep-cut dresses I found most fascinating.
I believe we're running short on wine. I should go to the cellar, bring another bottle.
Let me go. Wanna help, Regis? Know your wine a lot better than I know mine.
We shall return forthwith.
An exceptional conversation, don't you think? Vampires, a witcher,
and the Duchess of Toussaint? My.
Highly exceptional, Regis. Wanted to talk to you in private. You crazy bringing Detloff here?
Geralt, allow me to explain.
No, let me explain. He's dangerous, and you were gonna watch him.
But that is precisely what I'm doing. Detloff believes you'll succeed in your task, and he'll not need to kill anymore.
That is, not until he gets his hands on the men who kidnapped his Renner.
Oriana.
I met her years ago, before I met you, and before she said...
But I shall tell you all about...
Guessing it's no accident you two stopped by.
It would be quite some coincidence indeed. No?
Mm-hmm. Guessing it's no...
It would be quite...
Mm-hmm. Now listen close. Managed to learn where the blackmailers...
That's splendid news.
Duchess expects we'll find her long-lost sister there, too. Thing is, she might be involved. Could be... the blackmailing.
Do you mean to say your task now is to extract 2 women from the...
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Detloff.
Geralt, you must trust me. I've got a way with...
No, Regis. Can't risk it. Gotta keep Detloff here while I go to Duntine.
Alone?
Alone. That way I can make sure neither woman will come to any harm.
I hope you know what you're doing. Fine. I shall see to Detloff. Good luck, my friend.
Splendidly, Detlaff. Ah, I'm grateful you brought back those memories. You're back. It took you long enough.
Contrary to what common folk believe, choosing a wine is not nearly as easy as it might seem. Especially a wine to be served to 2 exquisite ladies.
Regis, gallant as ever. I regret all the more that I shan't finish the second bottle with you. Duty calls.
Your Grace, always a pleasure.
I thank you for your help. It's been invaluable. Geralt, will you see me out? You have exceptional friends. This Detlaff, an intriguing man to say the least.
Don't know him too well.
Not much, but I've a good sense of the true nature of those I meet.
So what's his?
Sensitive, sad. He carries within him the weight of a terrible tragedy. He is a...
Didn't expect the evening to end like this.
Neither did I. But I have not drawn you.
Mm-hmm.
I've decided my guardsmen will support you.
It stands along the Saône Retour. Captain de la Tour and his men will await you there at midnight.
Eat, drink. And loosen your belt, for you are in Toussaint.
She licked it. Looked right at me.
Long live Liam. Go up to any knight and shout, "The beast!"
You've spread some nastiness to me.
Come on. Run, Roach. Go, go. That stench. That's it, Roach.
Bread adds a spring to your step. Wine adorns your head.
Diddly! My Camilek aches something fierce.
Faster.
Bread adds a spring to your step.
Giddy up. Spores will sprout again. Should destroy the area if I want to get rid of them for good. I'm early. No guardsmen yet.
So eager, are you? The mill, then. We shall discuss the assault inside.
See you already
We have two objectives. To find Her Illustrious Highness's sister. Duntine is a modest complex. Several old buildings, a high wall around them. At the center of the enclosure stands an imposing keep, restored not long past by the elderly knight. Castle, Roderick. We mean to strike here, through the men.
How many men defend?
Roderick maintains a team of knights for defense. They are no army, but they could number several dozen. Also, Roderick recently took in a band of foreign mercenaries. About them we know very little.
Need to hit them from both. Sides. You draw the defenders, keep them busy. I'll sneak in the back way. I'll vault over the wall as soon as you start your assault.
Your plan puts you at great risk, but I sense you will handle it well. Let us go.
So it begins.
Quick! We grab Roderick's horses and we bolt. We
won't vault far if the boys out front don't hold.
Not so fast. Little change of plans.
Grab him!
Roderick sent them to get the horses. He's looking to flee. Can't let him.
I see no ducals along the road.
Guarding it.
Roderick was right. We can flee. Bloody bots! What was that?
Those crates on the wagon. Hurry with those crates.
Trying to escape.
But be careful if you drop any. That's almost the lot. We shall be ready to go soon. Where are the horses? Hugo and Belen will fetch them. Go, see what's taking them. Someone's here. They've breached the back wall. Come on, kill him! No mercy! Go on, lads! Beat the bum butcher! Surround him! Surround and kill! Go on, lads! Beat the bum butcher! I shall show you, rogue! Mercy! Mercy! I did no wrong!
Nah, kept the wrong damn company. Centrion's men. Where's the hostage?
What? I know nothing about a hostage.
Where are they now?
In...
There's someone with them?
Of course.
And a whole pile of trouble along with them. Where is she?
Packing. We were to leave together. An old fool. I'd have...
Where is she? In the keep too?
Yes. Her chamber is in the town. What will become of me?
Here, press it against the wound. Should staunch the bleeding.
I thank you. What's happening? There's one! Kill the shitleister! I will tear you to shreds! You will die, you little stronza! I will tear you to
That's enough of that.
We did it! There's one! They're all around now!
Giving you one last chance. Yield.
And Harlot got us into this. Kill him! Attack!
Need to get it to the keep.
They shall pay for everything!
We thought you could use our help, so...
Witcher, this is no time to explain. Where is Renna?
Expect to answer a lot of questions inside.
Let us go, then.
Renna! Are you hurt? If any of them...
You know me. I'd never let them hurt me. I just waited for you to come.
I didn't know where to look. They threatened to kill you. Forgive me. I failed you.
Now we need only find Anna Henrietta's sister. Where should we look? Do you know?
Mm-hmm. Ran into Roderick, Duntine's lord. Told me where I'd find Siana.
Then speak and let's grab her. Time is short.
Said she was in a room in the tower. Very one we're in right now. Which, incidentally, looks nothing like a prison cell. And just so happens there's a carafe full of wine here. Bet it's stolen San Real.
What's your point?
Stop playing dumb. I know everything. Your plan, that this was part of it.
Witcher, what is this?
Sorry, Dettlaff. You've been had.
My friend, please. You must listen to what Geralt has to say.
Renna's not her real name. This is Siana. And Siana is sister to Anna Henrietta, the Duchess of Toussaint.
What nonsense is this?
Siana was banished as a child, but it seems she trekked back here recently. Moved into Duntine and ran a Vandergild out of here. Sent a man called the Centrian to Beauclair to steal some wine for her. Wine reserved for the ducal family. Centrian led us to her. Caught him later stealing a jewel Siana had gotten from her father as a child. Sorry, Dettlaff. She used you. Part of her plan.
If you do not, I will raze Beauclair to the ground. This I promise you. You've 3 days. I shall be waiting.
He just fly off?
He did not wish to act rashly. He's gone to soothe his nerves.
Think he'll do it? Make good on his threat?
I cannot say. He can be unpredictable when fury consumes him.
I shall go to him.
Come again? After what he just...
You don't know Dettlaff like I do. If I don't do as he says, he truly will destroy the city. He's more than capable of it.
Conscience gets...
Better... better late than never, right?
Well, it truly does seem the best option.
Your Grace, we must proceed with caution. Guardsmen saw vampires here. They could still be about.
Vampires or no vampires, my sister is here. Find her.
Your Grace, that...
Siana, it's true. It's you. Sister, dear, what have you gotten yourself into? So concerned, I'm surprised. Is there an ounce of truth to it?
You feel resentment. I understand. But I promise we shall work through all the unfortunate matters of the past. We will discuss them later. Captain, escort Siana to the palace. I shall meet with her as soon as we return.
As you wish, Your Grace.
And you, Witcher. You have my thanks. I cannot believe my sister was so near the whole time. Roderick of Duntine shall answer for treason and blackmail.
Roderick got duped and...
Apropos, were you able to establish who kidnapped his beloved?
We've discovered Siana blackmailed the vampire. Ordered him to kill those men.
What? What nonsense is this?
She is his missing lover. Staged her own abduction to force him to do her bidding.
He was a tool. Whole scheme was Siana's. She was behind it.
You're mistaken. You must be. This cannot be true.
Your Grace, I know this vampire and...
What? You know him? Who is he?
Detlav.
Same who so recently sat at my table and told me of Nazaire. Is there anything else you've neglected to mention? A dragon living beneath Mount Gorgon, perhaps? Is anyone else here a vampire? Where is he now?
Waiting for Siana. If she doesn't show up to meet him by an appointed time, he'll destroy Beauclair.
He dares threaten us?
Your Grace, we have 3 days to bring him Siana and...
Not a word. You have 3 days to bring me his head. No more secrets. No more helping vampires. I want what I'm paying for. The head of the beast.
Do you think Her Grace's nerves have been calmed?
Doubt it. Rarely forgets, rarely retracts what she says, especially not threats.
Yes, well, even I must admit Detlav's actions were highly inappropriate. Reprehensible, even. Are you upset?
Why would I be?
Let's see. You're returning from your hunt empty-handed. No trophy. No new lead to boast of, then pursue.
Upset's just not a sensation I feel. Ever. Mutations, remember?
Yes, of course. The excuse you resort to whenever you'd rather not talk about something.
Observant of you. so let's change the subject.
How do your employers customarily react when you fail to meet their expectations?
Depends. Peasants cuss me out. Merchants demand I refund their deposit, whereas nobles mostly just release their hounds.
And rulers?
Usually threaten me with the gallows.
A most illustrious grace awaits the gentleman.
Your Grace, the population demands she be punished. Syanna's committed terrible crimes. Spilt so much blood.
Another word, Palmerin, and I shall spill even more blood. Yours. I repeat for the last time. Syanna is responsible for the death of many, true. But she is also my sister. We are bound by blood and by a shared childhood. I shall not allow her to be lynched.
Your Grace, I fear the masses might rise. Storm the prison, pitchforks and torches in hand.
Let them storm. They will not find her there. Syanna is hidden away in a safe place. She shall await trial there until we have rid ourselves of this accursed vampire. Which, to judge by your means, has not yet come to pass.
Did what we could, but...
My patience is at an end, Geralt. Where is he? Where is Detlef?
We're working to find that out, Your Grace.
Do you take me for a fool?
I wouldn't dare.
I care not one whit what you have worked on, are working on, or shall work on. I'm interested in results, which thus far have been nil. At times, I hunt foxes. Do you know how it works? The ducal huntsman releases the hounds. You, Witcher, have had a week. I've begun to suspect my beagles might have done a better job.
Allow me to point out certain subtle but essential differences between...
Truly. Like the ones between a pathetic quip and a treasonous offense. Watch your words, Witcher. But to the matter at hand. Have you managed...
Wasn't
with Witcher. Now, then
said. Giving you one.
I've nothing to.
Witcher.
Sorry, Detlef.
My friend.
Never was any...
You lie!
Let him speak.
Blackmailers? Pure Sorry, Detlef. He just fly off?
I cannot... Coming?
You don't know.
Seems you...
It's the least I...
Well...
Your Grace. Your...
See ya. You... We will...
As...
And you, Roderick...
He's no traitor, just naive.
Made a fool.
Your sister. She's the one convinced him to let the bandits into his home.
What? What nonsense is this?
She is his missing...
He was a tool.
You're mistaken.
Your Grace.
What?
Detlef.
Same. Is there... Where is he?
Waiting.
He...
Your Grace.
Not to... You.
you think doubt it? Yes. Are you?
Why would? What can I say? It happens at times.
How do your employers custom and
usually?
You're great.
Another.
You're great.
Let. Which
did what we could, but
my patience is at an end.
We're work.
Do you?
I
care. Ah, you. I've begun.
We'll catch him.
I should hope so, Witcher. For the sake of... But to the matter...
Your Grace, it seems Siana tricked Detlef. Used...
Your Grace! Vampires!
What? Speak now!
Vampires! They protect the city!
Damn it.
If it's war this Detlef wants, it's war he shall have. Geralt, get to work. This time I'll hear no excuses. Palmer and you...
Get her out of here.
Siana failed to appear as summoned. And there. Detlef is not making idle threats.
Seems not. Need to make some serious plans of our own now. It's gone too far, damn it. Regis, you mentioned there was a way to draw Detlef out. A way you've avoided resorting to so far because you thought it was too dangerous.
Is that how I put it? Do forgive me that I've misled you terribly. The word dangerous is simply a scandalous understatement in this case.
Regis, another inner monologue growing out of a personal dilemma. Just tell me how to flush Detlef out. Force him to meet, please.
In due course. But first, Geralt, I'd like you to consider the alternative. After all, you could fulfill Dettlaff's demand and liberate his beloved Siana.
Think Dettlaff?
I believe he suspects something.
And for that, he's declared...
What can I say?
Really want to free Siana? Hand her over?
It's hard to believe, I know. But Dettlaff is not actually evil, merely
So say I agree to this.
I do not recall ever...
The meeting. What if it's nothing?
It seems...
Didn't ask for a lecture on probability.
I vow that not a hair on her head shall come to any harm.
Got serious reservations about this plan.
Hardly a reservation. More of an excuse.
Could ask Damien. That just treats him like a lapdog. Keeps him
There, you see? I knew you'd think of something. I trust I've dispelled...
Not so fast. We're not done talking. How would I go about luring Dettlaff?
You see, somewhere nearby lives an unusual denizen. One of the unseen. Ancient and powerful.
And?
Toussaint is this unseen elder's territory. All vampires owe him fealty while they are here. He need but say the word, designate a time and place, and Dettlaff will be...
So this unseen...
We must find him. The elder does not see arrivals unless he absolutely must.
Yeah, figured it out. All right, let's say she gets me...
I don't know. You'll have to...
So I'm basically stuck.
You know what I would opt for. Should we free Siana and arrange for her to meet with Dettlaff?
Regis, don't mean to put you on the spot, but I gotta...
Should you decide your sword is the sole solution, I shall not stand in your way.
Appreciate it.
Certainly hope so. Now, please tell me, what is it you intend to do?
Crazy as the plan seems.
You won't make me beg. I knew you wouldn't.
Slow down. Not promising a thing. Just want to get a feel for the situation.
Of course. Many hands make light work. Hurry. Damien could be in danger.
Or dead.
Do you think so? He seemed battle-hardened. More than a few scraps under his belt.
Against humans, not monsters.
bastard!
My mama's to have a...
Welcome, my good...
Need a bit of groom. Gwent.
Holding! Pommading! Cheap and fara! Welcome, my good...
Need a bit of... Gwent, maybe we...
Welcome, my good...
Gwent.
Paul Mading! Chi Panfara!
one hoot about anything.
Good man! I need a fresh... Shoes for my mount. Trumpet!
That Witcher's rather handsome.
Witcher, I have a matter of prime urgency and import.
Your wound. Feeling better?
It's healing splendidly, though I am to avoid trouble for some. To be frank, that is precisely why I wish to speak with you.
Want me to stand in for you?
That could very well be the case. You see, there is a... Maiden, nay, a lady.
Let me guess. She suddenly grew
Tut-tut, Witcher. You jest, yet the matter is great. I fear she has fallen victim to it.